Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, bringing you news and information from people making a difference in our communities. I'm Beverly Weaver, and joining me now is Arn Menconi, Executive Director of SOS Outreach. Welcome, Arn. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Beverly.
Now, I understand SOS Outreach is celebrating its 18th year, an 18th anniversary, and you are one of the largest youth charities focused on outdoor adventure for kids. Tell me really what you do at SOS.
Well, we take sports that are individualized sports, getting kids outdoors, to use it as creating passion for kids, and then we turn it into a character leadership development program. So once the kids get excited about snowboarding or skiing, they then go on to doing service learning projects and peer mentoring projects and other types of leadership projects. So these sports are great for exciting the kids, getting them engaged, and learning life skill lessons.
Yeah, it's kind of a launching board to really kind of get them maybe, Arn, to do some character building, if you will,
Exactly.
Right?
There's 5 core values that we work on. So each day, first day is courage, then discipline, integrity, wisdom, and compassion. And those primary core values that are universal are used throughout their time with SOS as they're developing and integrating it into their personal lives and how they could use it in their community.
What role do adult mentors play in the organization, and how many do you have?
I'm glad you brought that up, because we would not be able to do it without almost several hundred volunteers. We work with 5,000 kids around the United States. We're doing about 20,000 days of activities. And after they learn the hard skill training, then they're with a mentor for sometimes as long as 6 years. And the mentors are doing everything from goal setting around the core values, riding with the kids or being with the kids during the activity, and working with them during the service projects.
And how many mentors do you have?
Right now we have about 250 mentors in our follow-up program, which has about almost 800 kids.
And what impacts do you see long-term, Arn, for these kids? I would imagine in the years you've graduated several kids out of the program.
Well, this summer I had probably the best experience. I took 2 students from SOS who have been in SOS for 9 years to Washington, D.C. to lobby. And we met Interior Secretary Salazar, Senator Udall, Senator Bennett, and they were lobbying for more access for diversity, for programs for all ages of people into the outdoors. And when I was sitting there watching them lobby for the next generation to get outside, that was one of the biggest impacts that I've seen in the 18 years I've been doing this.
And do you see these kids then come back to participate, perhaps become an adult mentor themselves?
Yeah, we probably have close to a dozen now of kids who've graduated high school, gone on to college, come back to the community, and now they're running programs, and they're in our workshops where we're trying to decide how are we going to formulate our curriculum.
Yeah, and you hear so much about screen time for kids who just come home from school, sit in front of the TV practically until they go to bed. You're really working to make sure that kids are getting out and spending more time outside.
And that's a big hurdle that we're faced with now, is less and less people want to go into the outdoors for long overnight stays. And we do wilderness trips and climbing and hiking and winter sports and water sports. And these long-term stays are less popular. So we're working with a younger generation with entry-level programs so that they could then get used to being in the outdoors for longer, because these long-term stays in the outdoors are just phenomenal experiential learning for them.
Yeah. And how about expansion? Are you guys working to grow your program ever bigger?
Yes. We're working with high dosage duration saturation. We want to spend more time with the kids longer term. We're working with expanding out. If people want to do an SOS program, we're always able to reach out and work there. And we're also partnering with other nonprofits that are similar to ours so that a student could go into our program and then the others. So there's 3 ways of growth for us.
Right, most definitely. Where can people get more information, Arn, and how do you get a kiddo involved in this?
We usually partner with youth agencies that have counselors with them. We do some individual programming during the summer, and you could go to our website at sosoutreach.org if you want to get involved. And people are getting involved in, like, corporations like Vail Resorts is giving nearly $1 million to make sure this program works in the state of Colorado.
That is great. Arn Menconi, Executive Director of SOS Outreach, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.